Good morning, all of you. Can you hear me?
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, just tell me the last thing I've done in class.
You gave one example of diagonalization.
Example of?
Dimerization.
Okay, okay.
Ma'am, you said you will start with allylic bromination.
Fine, fine.
Ma'am, also could you send the last lecture recording?
I haven't said.
Oh, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what number now? I think 9th or 10th?
10.
What do you mean by an allylic carbon? Allylic carbon क्या होता है?
Carbon connected to double bond.
Yes.
मैम अल्कीन्स का प्रॉपर्टीज चल रहा है ना अभी भी?
हाँ, alkenes का ये last reaction है आज. After this, I will be starting with alkynes. Okay, so now alkenes when treated with NBS, I'll tell you what is NBS. It is called as N-bromosuccinimide. I'll give you the structure. Or if you take bromine at high temperatures, then bromine is introduced on the allylic carbon. You know what is allylic carbon? The carbon which is connected to a carbon having double bond. So this is an allylic carbon. Since bromine is going on the allylic carbon, that is why the reaction is classified as allylic bromination or called as allylic bromination. So I'll show you the mechanism of the process. First of all, what is NBS? I'll tell you. I'm writing the structure this side.
Ma'am, can you go a bit slow while doing mechanisms of the reactions, please?
Okay, okay, I'll do that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, what is this compound?
Succinic acid.
Very good. Succinic acid. Succinic acid when treated with ammonia. It undergoes dehydration. To give you this compound which is succinimide. They call this as succinimide. This when brominated gives you N-bromosuccinimide. Okay. This is NBS. N-bromosuccinimide. Now, when you take N-bromosuccinimide and you heat it, give me the weakest bond in the molecule. कौन सा weakest bond होगा?
NBR.
Very good. Because can I say the bond is between two atoms, and like nitrogen is using 2p and bromine is using 4p for bonding?
Yes, ma'am.
So the overlap is not at all feasible or favorable. How would you expect this bond to break? Homolytic or heterolytic?
Hetero.
Electronegativity difference between N and bromine is very small.
Homo.
Yes. Okay. So it will be homolytic breaking. Mandar, what you've written, ma'am? There are lots of. Mandar, I know that तुम्हारे medical book में y'all are mains, ना? But what I'm doing is sufficient for your JEE mains and JEE advanced also. No need to refer to the booklet. Okay. What I'm doing is sufficient for both JEE mains and JEE advanced. So my notes are sufficient. Yes, Dave, this is NBS. When you heat NBS, the NBr bond breaks homolytic, giving you 2 free radicals. This is called as succinimide free radical. And this is the bromine free radical. First step, all of you have understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So breaking of NBr bond takes place here, homolytic, giving you free radicals. Now the succinimide free radical is more reactive than the bromine free radical. So the succinimide free radical approaches the alkene first. This succinimide free radical removes a hydrogen from the alkene. Could you tell me which hydrogen will be removed from the alkene easily?
Left one.
Yes. Why will this be removed very easily?
And then resonance.
Very good. The free radical formed here will be allylic. Do you agree?
Yes,
ma'am.
If this H is removed, then the free radical formed here would be vinylic. If this H is removed, again the free radical removed would be the free radical would be vinylic. So allylic free radicals are more easily formed as compared to vinylic. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So this succinimide removes the allylic hydrogen, giving you succinimide and your allylic free radical. In the last step, the allylic free radical combines with bromine free radical, giving you allyl bromide. So you would classify this reaction as a free radical substitution. Why free radical substitution?
Bromine free radical is replacing hydrogen.
Very good. Yeah. So it's a free radical substitution reaction.
मैम वो राइट पे जो आपने NBS का फॉर्मेशन लिखा है वो भी लिखना है.
Not required as such. You should just know what is NBS.
Okay, ma'am.
Anyone who's not understood the mechanism? Jay, you don't have the soft copy of aromatic hydrocarbons? I think group pe hoga na? You're there on the group, Jay?
Yes, ma'am.
Could someone of you share the aromatic hydrocarbons ka booklet again on the group?
हाँ कल डिस्कस कर रहे हो ना?
Yeah, I'm discussing it tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a class, no, with you all or no?
Yes,
ma'am. Yes, we do, ma'am.
Tomorrow, what time is my class?
8 to 9:30, I guess.
Okay, okay.
Ma'am,
हाँ बोलो.
ma'am, although I understood, ma'am, could you just explain how that in the end at NH we got succinimide again, means like in the end.
This N free radical removes this H free radical. So H with the electron will go with N with the electron to form this bond.
So,
Did you
ma'am,
understand? Tell me.
so ma'am, we can understand that between H and carbon, there's not much electronegativity difference, correct?
Which NN? You're talking about this carbon?
No, ma'am, I'm talking about hydrogen and carbon.
Hydrogen and carbon, where there is very, very less electronegativity difference. Carbon is 2.4 and hydrogen is 2.1 no, on the Pauling scale.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, what was the reason that not the bromine free radical attacked only second?
Bromine radical is less reactive, no? N free radical here will be very reactive.
Okay,
because can I say already it is bonded to these carbon atoms with oxygen?
Yes, ma'am.
So these are withdrawing groups, no? Already nitrogen here is electron deficient because of incomplete octet. Moreover, it is bonded to these carbon which have the oxygen.
Okay,
so
ma'am.
it makes it more reactive. Okay, mechanism is done.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So now a few examples on this. If you use chlorine and heat, then you'll get chlorine on the allylic carbon. Huh? Instead of bromine and heat, if you use chlorine and heat, you'll get chlorine on the allylic. Just complete this. Among you can use both, either NBS or bromine. Both work in the same way. See, NBS is a selective reagent which brings about only allylic bromination. Only allylic bromination.
Ma'am, in the second one, we would need 2 molecules of
Yes,
NBS,
yes.
right?
2 molecules of NBS.
Ma'am,
No.
because this should attack both 2 bromine free radicals, no?
No, everywhere it will be 1 bromine free radical.
Okay, ma'am.
But the products formed in the second one will be 2.
So it won't attack it together.
I didn't get what you want to ask.
Means both the allylic get bromine.
In the second one, there is only 1 allylic carbon. You're talking about this one, no?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the allylic carbon.
Yes, sorry.
First one, did you all get this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Second one, you'll get two products. You'll get it.
No, ma'am.
Why am I saying you'll get two?
Resonance.
Resonance.
Very good. Yes. You want me to show it to you how you got the second one?
मैम मेजर माइनर रहेगा इसमें.
कौन सा मेजर होगा? Come on, tell me.
First one.
First one.
Reason?
Degree.
2 degree free
Two
radical.
degree, yes,
Free
ma'am.
radical is more stable.
Okay. ये समझा है पर कैसे मिला ये?
Yes, ma'am.
ये जब H निकलेगा यहाँ से इस कार्बन से तो फ्री रेडिकल यहाँ बनेगा. फिर ये रेजोनेंस में ये इलेक्ट्रॉन यहाँ पे ऐसे शिफ्ट हो जाएंगे. यहाँ डबल बॉन्ड बनेगा और फ्री रेडिकल यहाँ बनेगा.
Yes, ma'am.
Then bromine will attack. Next one is simple. You can write bromine यार ऊपर लिख सकते हो या नीचे लिख सकते हो. Okay. Both will be same.
Ma'am.
हाँ बोलो.
So, ma'am, in the second one, first one is major, right? That first one.
Yeah.
हम फोर्थ वाले में भी दो बनेंगे.
Sorry. फोर्थ के कितने आए? दो ही आए खाली. फोर्थ के ज्यादा आएंगे. Riya, I have done it. What you asked for? हाँ.
3 आएंगे मैम.
You got this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You got this?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am. ऑर्थो पे भी आएगा.
ऑर्थो मेटा पैरा बेंजीन में होता है माय डियर.
मतलब मैम सेकंड पोजीशन.
अब ये लास्ट के दो कैसे आए?
Resonance.
हाँ, जब यहाँ से H निकलेगा तो फ्री रेडिकल इस कार्बन पे बनेगा. उसका रेजोनेंस होगा तो फिर फ्री रेडिकल यहाँ बनेगा जहाँ पे Br आएगा. और जो लास्ट वाला कैसे बना? जब यहाँ से H
फ्री
निकलेगा,
रेडिकल.
हाँ ये फ्री रेडिकल में रेजोनेंस इधर होके यहाँ फ्री रेडिकल बनेगा तो Br यहाँ पर आएगा. All of you understood or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. ma'am.
Anyone not understanding, please ask. I'll show it to you with the mechanism then.
मैम 2 ब्रोमीन फ्री रेडिकल्स एक साथ नहीं अटैक कर सकते.
नहीं. बिकॉज दो फ्री रेडिकल मॉलिक्यूल में बनेंगे नहीं ना.
हाँ ओके
उसका
मैम.
पोटेंशियल एनर्जी फिर बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा.
मैम इसमें फर्स्ट वन मेजर है ना?
हाँ फर्स्ट वन मेजर.
मैम आप बताओगे फर्स्ट वाले में रेजोनेंस क्यों नहीं हुआ और सेकंड वाले में हुआ?
नहीं दोनों में हुआ. कौन सा फर्स्ट वाला बोल रहे हो?
फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन।
फर्स्ट में कॉन्जुगेटेड सिस्टम अच्छा देखो, आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट टू यू। आई एम डूइंग इट हियर। ये आपका फर्स्ट वाला है। एक मिनट, फर्स्ट वाले में भी दो प्रोडक्ट आएंगे। यू विल ऑल्सो गेट दिस। हाँ वेरी गुड। ये कैसे मिला फर्स्ट वाले में?
डबल बॉन्ड शिफ्ट हो जाएगा।
हाँ, तो यहां पर जब NBS अटैक करेगा, फर्स्ट स्टेप विल बी द रिमूवल ऑफ दिस H, गिविंग यू द allylic free radical. करेक्ट? ये allylic free radical फिर Br के साथ रिएक्ट कर सकता है टू गिव यू द प्रोडक्ट, या इसमें रेजोनेंस भी हो सकता है। रेजोनेंस में फ्री रेडिकल फिर यहां बनेगा। So both these now can react with Br free radical to give you the respective products. So first one also will give you two products. Very good observation. मेरा भी ध्यान नहीं गया।
मैम थर्ड वाले में भी हो सकता है ना?
एक सेकेंड, थर्ड वाला जस्ट चेक मैंने क्या दिया है। थर्ड वाला आई थिंक ये है ना?
थर्ड वाले में प्रोडक्ट सेम ही होगा ना, रेजोनेंस होके भी।
हाँ, अगर NBS यूज करोगे ये H निकलेगा, गिविंग यू फ्री रेडिकल हियर, पर इसका रेजोनेंस वुड गिव यू द सेम फ्री रेडिकल। डू यू एग्री?
मैम बट ऑर्थो पैरा भी तो बन सकता है ना?
नहीं, ऑर्थोपैरा नहीं होता ना इसमें। कहाँ है ऑर्थोपैरा बताओ? ये बेंजीन थोड़ी है।
नहीं मैम, नंबरिंग वाइज ब्रोमीन जिस पे आएगा।
अच्छा, अब इसमें अगर मैंने ब्रोमीन ऐड किया, इसका नाम दे दो मुझे, क्या होगा?
1 2
सेम है
3
दोनों।
ब्रोमोहेक्सीन। नहीं 2 ब्रोमोहेक्सीन हो।
नहीं, 3 ब्रोमो आएगा।
हाँ,
3
3
ब्रोमो साइक्लोहेक्सीन। इसका नाम
3 ब्रोमो।
साइक्लोहेक्सीन। करेक्ट?
यस
तो
मैम।
सेम ही हुआ ना इसका?
4 भी तो आ सकता है ना मैम?
क्या?
4
नहीं, 4 पे ब्रोमीन कैसे जाएगा? वहां फ्री रेडिकल बन ही नहीं रहा है ना।
यस मैम। अरे हाँ
ब्रोमीन
Yes.
बन रहा है सिर्फ ये थर्ड पोजीशन पे। डू यू एग्री?
यस मैम।
सॉरी, फ्री रेडिकल वो थर्ड पोजीशन पे ही बनता है। सो दीज टू प्रोडक्ट्स आर सेम। गॉट इट?
यस मैम।
अब ये वाला जो मैंने किया, उसमें जब NBS अटैक करेगा, जब ये H निकलेगा, आई एम गोइंग टू गेट अ फ्री रेडिकल हियर। Am I right? What is the other possibility? Removal of this H. So I'll get a free radical here. Now this can react with bromine free radical, giving you this as the product, or it can undergo resonance. Resonance होगा तो क्या होगा? ये डबल बॉन्ड यहां बनेगा और फ्री रेडिकल यहां बनेगा, फिर ब्रोमीन फ्री रेडिकल इसके साथ रिएक्ट करके दूसरा प्रोडक्ट देगा। Did you understand these two products?
यस मिस।
Okay. इसमें भी क्या होगा? इसमें भी ये Br फ्री रेडिकल के साथ रिएक्ट करके you can get this as the product, and the other possibility, this undergoes resonance. रेजोनेंस होगा तो फिर पाई बॉन्ड यहाँ शिफ्ट हो जाएगा इधर, और फ्री रेडिकल यहाँ बनेगा, जिसपे Br फ्री रेडिकल आके अटैक करेगा, and you will get this as the product. So these two products are formed from this one, ऊपर वाला, ये वाला। अब लास्ट वाले का बताओ कितने मिलेंगे? I can go back there, or you want to copy this?
Wait, man.
कॉपी मैम।
Okay, last one, which one you want? यही तो last one मैंने किया था। Are you कौन सा वाला?
लास्ट में 2 रहेंगे।
नहीं, I'm not getting the question only.
मैम वो डबल बॉन्ड CH3 के साइड में था।
यस मैम, फर्स्ट पोजीशन पे।
यस मैम।
ये वाला बोल रहे हो?
मैम आपने जो लास्ट क्वेश्चन दिया था उसका 4th क्वेश्चन था।
ये डबल बॉन्ड की बात कर रहे हो?
मैम उसके नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन।
हाँ यस मैम।
वो तो अभी मैंने किया ही नहीं है ना।
यस मैम।
उसके कितने प्रोडक्ट्स आए आपको?
2।
2 ही आए?
मिस 5 आ रहा है।
हाँ 5 है। I'll do that one also. Did you finish copying this?
Done.
मैम just a second.
1 minute मैम।
हाँ हाँ।
Done मैम।
Okay. Finish now, all of you?
Done मैम।
Yes.
Now the last one, I'm just showing it to you. इसमें पहला फ्री रेडिकल यहां भी बन सकता है और यहां भी बन सकता है। डू यू एग्री? बोथ आर अलाइलिक कार्बन।
यस मैम।
यस मैम।
ओके, अब इसमें रेजोनेंस भी Br फ्री रेडिकल जब अटैक करेगा, सो दिस विल बी द प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म। इसका जब रेजोनेंस होगा तो फ्री रेडिकल यहां बनेगा। एम आई राइट?
यस यस मैम।
Then the Br free radical can come and attack. इसमें एक और फ्री रेडिकल बनेगा। वो लास्ट वाला समझा कैसे?
यस मैम।
ये भी तो अलाइलिक कार्बन है ना, ये अलाइलिक कार्बन है, ये अलाइलिक कार्बन है और ये भी अलाइलिक कार्बन है, ये ऊपर वाला।
हाँ मैम।
हाँ, तो अब इसमें Br फ्री रेडिकल जब अटैक करेगा तो आई विल गेट दिस, पर जब इसका रेजोनेंस होगा,
मैम लास्ट वाले में रेजोनेंस नहीं होगा ना?
लास्ट वाले में होगा पर सेम स्ट्रक्चर आएगा रेजोनेंस से। इसका रेजोनेंस होके आई एम गोइंग टू गेट फ्री रेडिकल हियर, जिसमें Br फ्री रेडिकल आके ये प्रोडक्ट देगा। अब लास्ट वाले में रेजोनेंस होगा तो भी सेम ही होगा ना। देखो, अगर मैं इसका रेजोनेंस कर रही हूँ
तो उसका डबल बॉन्ड ऊपर आएगा।
स्ट्रक्चर सेम ही आएगा।
यस यस।
डबल बॉन्ड ऊपर नहीं आएगा, इधर राइट में चला जाएगा। फ्री रेडिकल को रेजोनेट होना है ना, तो ये इलेक्ट्रॉन और ये इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर होकर डबल बॉन्ड यहां बनेगा और फ्री रेडिकल यहां बनेगा, तो इसका प्रोडक्ट तो एक ही आएगा। सो टोटल प्रोडक्ट्स फॉर्म्ड आर हाउ मेनी? 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. If I ask you total products including stereoisomers, then what should be your answer? No. Total products including कितने?
8.
नहीं,
25।
कैसे 25 मिल रहा है?
with 7.
वन कायरल कार्बन हियर, तो इसके दो फॉर्म्स आएंगे. इसमें भी एक कायरल कार्बन है तो दो फॉर्म्स. इसमें भी एक कायरल कार्बन है, दो फॉर्म्स. इसके भी दो फॉर्म्स. हियर देयर इज नो, फर्स्ट वाले में नो कायरल कार्बन,
Yes, ma'am.
तो इसका एक ही है.
Ma'am,
So total products will be 9, including stereoisomers.
Done.
All of you finished?
Wait a minute, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. So with this, I complete your alkenes part. Now the next last part of this chapter is alkynes. How would you define alkynes? Can I say unsaturated hydrocarbons having carbon-carbon triple bond?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So these are unsaturated hydrocarbons with carbon-carbon triple bond. What is the general formula for an alkyne?
CnH2 minus 2.
So their du will be how much?
2.
2.
Yes, 2 pi bond. So du will be 2. What type of isomerism shown by alkynes?
Functional.
Okay. Can I say पहले तो chain isomerism हो सकता है?
Yes.
They can also have position isomerism. Functional is also possible. They are functionally isomeric with what?
Dialkene.
Yes, dienes. Okay. Functional with diene. Then what else? Metamerism is possible. Metamerism और position isomerism इसमें distinguish नहीं कर पाओगे. Okay. So metamerism, which is same as position isomerism. And then you have ring chain. Geometrical होगा कि नहीं होगा alkynes में? Can alkynes show geometrical?
No.
Is this the cis and this the trans?
No.
No, miss.
No, ma'am.
No.
What's wrong?
And the SP.
It's a linear, है ना?
Yes, this is not possible because the carbon is what hybridized.
SP.
SP.
So it should have linear geometry. And that is why geometrical isomerism is not possible in alkynes because of the sp hybrid nature of carbon. Okay. So geometrical will not be shown by alkynes. It will show optical if there is a chiral carbon. Minimum carbon in alkyne to show optical isomerism.
Eight.
Hi.
No.
Miss 6.
Yes, 6. This is the simplest alkyne which will show optical isomers. So now we start with the preparation of alkynes. Did you finish writing this?
Wait, ma'am.
How many methods?
क्या बोल रहे हो?
How many methods?
I think 5 or 6 are. Have you all completed this?
Done.
And
Okay. So preparation methods. What are dihalides?
Compounds containing two
a compound containing two
Halogens. Yes.
halogens.
Vicinal dihalide क्या होता है?
Adjacent carbon surveying carbon.
Yes. Okay. Have you started your textbooks for halogen derivatives? I have asked you all to do it now from textbook.
Yes, ma'am.
चालू किया या नहीं किया?
Ma'am,
Yeah,
finish
ma'am.
the
क्या
exercise.
करना है?
पूरा चैप्टर करना है उसमें से halogen derivatives का.
Okay,
मैम
ma'am.
कहाँ से करोगे?
Hydrocarbons तो 11th में है ना? Why you want to do hydrocarbons from 11th standard book? You have to prepare for your boards also, no? Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Boards में 12th standard का preparation ही जरूरत है. So first chapter of your organic का पहला chapter for boards is halogen derivatives.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, you have muted yourself.
या आई थिंक गलती से वो हाथ लग गया. ये विसिनल डाइक्लोराइड है. इसका कॉमन नेम बताओ. IUPAC तो आई ऑल नो इट 1,2 डाइक्लोराइड है. कॉमन नेम क्या होगा?
Dichloroid है.
Ethyl dichloride.
इथिलीन डाइक्लोराइड बताया था मैंने ये.
Yes.
Okay, this is ethylene dichloride. Give me the reagent which brings about dehydrohalogenation.
H2SO4.
H2SO4 brings about dehydration.
KOH.
KOH.
Alcoholic KOH. Or you can also use soda amide. Soda amide also can bring about dehydrohalogenation. Preferred here is soda amide, NaNH2. Dehydrohalogenation means Cl will go from this carbon, H will go from this carbon. Can I say a double bond will be formed?
Alpha elimination, right?
नहीं, बीटा एलिमिनेशन में Cl यहां से गया और बाजू वाले कार्बन से H गया. अल्कोहलिक KOH यूज किया है और विसिनल डाइहैलाइड है ना. विसिनल डाइहैलाइड है तो फिर it will be beta elimination. Again one more beta elimination here. Cl यहां से जाएगा, H यहां से जाएगा और प्रोडक्ट क्या आएगा?
Alkyne.
अल्काइन. Now this is a geminal dihalide. What do you mean by geminal dihalide?
Same
Halogens are
carbon
missing.
and
Same carbon, yes.
Carbon.
This is ethylidene. Ethylidene dichloride. Again, Cl will go from here and H will go from here, giving you a double bond. Second dehydrohalogenation would form the alkyne. This compound in between which is formed is called as vinyl chloride.
Ma'am,
Bolo.
ma'am, I just don't get the logic of in the end of ethylidene, because I don't see a double bond, and generally we use in prefix suffix for double bonds, right?
Okay, I'll explain this. Just write down this first. Which step will be faster here? In the first reaction, if I take, will the first dehydrohalogenation occur faster or second one?
Second,
And what is the reason?
vinyl.
You say vinyl halide is more reactive than your dichloride. Will the first dehydrohalogenation occur faster or second?
Chlorine will not easily break the bond in the first step.
Chlorine will not go only in the second one. Why it will not go easily?
Resonance.
Can I say there will be a partial double bond character on this between carbon and chlorine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the second step is very difficult here to remove the chlorine from the vinyl halide. That is why soda amide is preferred over alcoholic KOH. Because with soda amide, the mechanism is observed as E1CB. But with alcoholic KOH, the mechanism observed is what?
E2.
E2.
When does E1CB take place?
And there is
Carbon
a-
ion.
Yes, carbon ion to banta hai, but when would we expect E1CB?
Electronegative.
Can I say the leaving group should not be a good leaving group? Do you
Yes,
remember fluorides के लिए होता है E1CB?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Because fluoride,
Yes, ma'am.
fluorine निकलता नहीं है ना मॉलिक्यूल से जल्दी. Am I right? वैसे ही यहाँ पे क्लोरीन नहीं निकलेगा. क्यों नहीं निकलेगा? क्योंकि पार्शियल डबल बॉन्ड कैरेक्टर है. तो इसीलिए E1CB में पहले ये H निकलेगा बाहर बाजू वाले कार्बन से, कार्बेनाइन बनेगा और फिर वो कार्बेनाइन पुश आउट करेगा क्लोरीन को. Did you understand what I said?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
नहीं समझा है? If you have not understood, then ask. E1CB में क्या होता है? E1CB में पहले बाजू वाले कार्बन से H निकलता है. H निकल के वहां पे कार्बेनाइन बनेगा यहाँ पर और फिर वो पुश आउट करेगा क्लोरीन को. Otherwise, chlorine will not go easily because chlorine carbon bond here is having a partial double bond character. So it's a strong bond here. So soda amide is preferred over here more than alcoholic KOH. Note down the mechanism that soda amide ke through it is E1CB and with alcoholic KOH it is E2. So based on this, now you answer this question which I'm giving. Will the product form be same in both these cases?
Yes, ma'am. They will be same. नहीं मैम, प्रोडक्ट सेम. एल्काइन
हो
सेम होगा ना मैम, और प्रोडक्ट अलग होगा।
E2 में कौन सा रूल लगाओगे? सेटजेफ रूल लगाओगे। E2 में हमेशा सेटजेफ रूल लगाया जाता है।
में सुपर 2 ब्यूटाइन मिलेगा ना।
हाँ, और E1 CB में इंटरमीडिएट क्या बनता है?
कार्बन आयन।
कार्बन
अब सोचो फिर कहाँ बनेगा कार्बन?
राइट वाला
हाँ, so
Right.
what will be the product here?
1 butyl.
ब्यूटाइन।
Okay. How many of you have not understood what I've said here?
में C1CB।
Okay. I'll explain both. E2 में क्या करोगे? सेटजेफ रूल लगाओगे। सेटजेफ रूल के हिसाब से the hydrogen is to be removed from the beta carbon where there are less hydrogen. So here it will go from here or here, which has less hydrogen.
Left.
CH2 लेफ्ट।
हाँ, तो
Left.
डबल बॉन्ड यहाँ बनेगा और फिर ट्रिपल बॉन्ड भी यहीं बनेगा. So you'll get but2I. But in E1CB, the mechanism goes through carbanion. Carbanion preferred will be here, right one or left one. Right वाले में, हाँ, right में 1 degree बनेगा और left में 2 degree carbanion बनेगा. So right में 1 degree carbanion will be preferred and therefore triple bond will be formed at the terminal part of the carbon chain. Did you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if you want a terminal alkyne here, you'll go for soda amide. And if you want a non-terminal alkyne, you have to go for alcoholic KOH. So depending on what product you want, you will use the reagent accordingly.
Must NaNH2 will always go terminal alkyne.
Yeah, but then this cannot give you terminal alkyne. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Both are same level.
Yeah. Okay.
Ma'am, terminal is more stable.
No, what makes you say so? What makes you say so?
Yes.
हाइपर कॉन्जुगेशन तो इसमें भी होगा ना, और हाइपर कॉन्जुगेशन होगा तो फिर more substituted alkyne will be more stable. Got it?
Yeah.
In fact, if you want to convert a non-terminal alkyne to a terminal alkyne, you can do this by adding soda amide. And if you want to convert a terminal to non-terminal, you can do that by adding alcoholic KOH. So I'll show you the mechanism कैसे होता है. Yes, Rajdeep, the position of the halogens will decide. Yes. Okay.
Ma'am, can you show the previous page for a moment?
Yeah.
मैम हो गया.
How did you all finish?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll just show you now how you will convert a terminal to non-terminal and vice versa. Okay. Now supposing I start with a non-terminal alkyne, and to this I'm adding soda amide. Soda amide gives you NH2 minus, which is a very strong base. Base reacts with what?
Acid.
Why is this a strong base? Could you tell me?
Lone pair of electrons.
Okay. Can I say ammonia will be a weak acid?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, miss.
And if ammonia is a weak acid, NH2 minus has to be a very strong
Yes, miss.
Yes,
base.
miss.
Okay. So NH2 minus will remove the acidic hydrogen. इसमें तो यहीं पे या यहीं पे acidic hydrogen कोई भी same ही होगा. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
So base will react with the acidic hydrogen. NH2 will take away the H plus, forming ammonia. So ammonia will be liberated. And when the H plus leaves, what charge will come on this carbon?
Plus.
Minus,
plus,
minus.
Minus ना H plus गया ना.
Yes, ma'am.
अब इसका रेजोनेंस होगा.
वापस लेफ्ट वाला H plus निकलेगा.
कौन सा? एक मिनट. यहाँ पर चार्ज क्या आया उसके पहले?
माइनस.
नेगेटिव.
अब अमोनिया वापस आएगा. अमोनिया कहाँ था? फर्स्ट स्टेप में बना था. कैन आई से?
Yes, ma'am.
Ammonia will give back the H plus here. Did you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now again NH2 minus will approach the acidic hydrogen.
By the right one.
Can I say here I'll get a vinylic carbonate?
Yes.
And this will be a primary. Vinylic is more stable. फिर ये यहाँ शिफ्ट होके ये यहाँ शिफ्ट होगा. ये रेजोनेंस है. सॉरी. Then ammonia will come back. Ammonia had been formed here and give its H plus. This is how a non-terminal alkyne has changed into terminal using soda amide. अगर इसमें आप अल्कोहलिक क्यूएच डालोगे ये लास्ट वाले कंपाउंड में प्रोडक्ट में, तो ये रिएक्शन पूरा रिवर्स हो जाता है. ये पूरा मैकेनिज्म उल्टा होके यू गेट अ टर्मिनल alkyne, non-terminal alkyne. Did you all finish?
Ma'am, wait.
Just a minute.
Done, no, all of you?
Ma'am, what is this called? Adding soda?
soda amide.
Okay.
Mitali, I think you had asked one question about that ethylidene, no?
Yes, ma'am. About that in the end.
Okay. Now this is an alkane. Am I right?
Yes,
From an
ma'am.
alkane, if you remove one hydrogen, so minus a hydrogen, can I say it gets converted into an alkyl group?
Yes, ma'am.
So ethane becomes what?
Ethyl.
This part all of you know. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now from an alkane, instead of one hydrogen, if you remove two hydrogen, and both are removed from adjacent carbon. So one from here and one from here. I'm removing two hydrogen from adjacent carbon. So alkane becomes alkaline group. So an alkane becomes an alkaline group when, two hydrogen atoms are removed from the adjacent carbon. So if this is ethane, this will become what?
Ethylene.
Ethylene.
This part is understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
But if you remove two hydrogen from the same carbon. So here I have removed two hydrogen from the same carbon. It becomes an alkylidene group. So ethane becomes ethylidene. Ethylidene. Got it now?
Understood, ma'am.
So I think first method of preparation all of you have understood. I proceed to the second method. Rohan, which page you want? Which slide? ये वाला? Okay. Fine. What do you mean by a tetrahalide?
Compound having 4 halide groups.
Compounds having 3 halogens.
4 halogens.
Sorry.
Give me the reagent causing dehalogenation. Reagents अभी याद रखना चालू करो जरा. High time now. Give me the reagent bringing about dehalogenation.
Aqueous KOH.
No, that will bring about substitution. That will replace the Cl by OH.
Alcoholic KOH.
Alcoholic KOH dehydrohalogenation करता है. Dehalogenation.
H2SO4.
H2SO4 dehydration.
CCl4.
AlCl4.
Which one?
CCl4.
AlCl4.
CCl4. वो तो solvent है.
AlCl4.
AlCl3 brings about removal of Cl minus, giving you a carbocation. That is a Lewis acid. Dehalogenation मतलब 2 halogen atoms आपको निकालने हैं.
ZnCl2.
Only Zn. I have done this under alkenes. Alkene का preparation. Reagents याद रखना है तुम लोगों को सारे. इसीलिए मैंने वो टेबल बनाने के लिए कहा था, याद है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Do you remember me telling you about the table? उसमें मैंने कॉलम बोला था आपको reagents का बनाने के लिए. Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Substrate, reagent, and then the reaction you write down, the mechanism, the product, and any some simple notes, whatever you want to add over there.
मैम बुकलेट में रिएक्शंस दिए हुए हैं सारे एल्केन्स एल्केन्स अल्काइन्स.
बुकलेट में क्या दिया हुआ है?
लाइक लिस्ट है और सारे रिएक्शंस की.
I think end of the chapter they have given some flow chart, na?
Yes.
Concept map. I think they've given.
Yes, ma'am.
You can refer to the concept map, but once I complete the chapter, okay? That is not going to be very helpful for you because mechanism जानना जरूरी है. अब
Okay,
जैसे यही question है, a simple question like this, they are not going to give you this compound. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
They'll just give you this in the concept map. ये देंगे और reaction दे देंगे, alkyne दे देंगे. But something like this you will be able to solve only when you know the mechanism.
Yes,
Correct?
ma'am.
So start remembering the reagents. Zinc removes the halogen. तो Cl यहाँ से और यहाँ से निकलेगा और डबल बॉन्ड बनेगा. फिर दूसरा जिंक भी आके ये Cl और ये Cl को निकालेगा. So what will be the product?
Alkyne.
Mechanism with zinc I have done it in alkenes, so I'm not going to repeat it. Zinc आके इलेक्ट्रॉन्स देता है. कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन देगा जिंक?
2.
2 इलेक्ट्रॉन कार्बन को देगा. उसमें फिर क्लोरीन निकल जाएगा. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
फिर कार्बन पे नेगेटिव चार्ज आएगा, वो इधर शिफ्ट करेगा इलेक्ट्रॉन को और इसको निकाल देगा Cl. I have done all that. मैकेनिज्म देख लेना उसमें. Next method is coal-based electrolysis. We have done coal-based electrolysis for alkanes, also alkenes, and now it's alkynes. For coal-based electrolysis to prepare alkynes.
Potassium succinate use करना है
ना. Succinate will give you alkene. You'll be using this already with a double bond here. इस कंपाउंड का नाम क्या है? Can I say it is but2-ene dioic acid?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, miss.
इसके 2 फॉर्म्स होते हैं. कौन से 2 फॉर्म्स होते हैं? Cis form is called as malic acid and trans is called as fumaric. Yes, fumaric acid. I have done this under GOC if you remember.
Yes, ma'am.
कुछ याद तो होगा नहीं.
क्वेश्चन में आपने दिया.
नहीं मैम.
हाँ मुझे पता है, याद नहीं है. It's not your fault. It's done long back. Okay. और रिवीजन हुआ नहीं होगा अभी तक. अच्छा वैसे ऑर्गेनिक रिवाइज कैसे करते हो आप लोग?
अभी तक जो चल रहा है वो
रिवाइज करके मैम क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हार्ड वाले हो.
जब क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हो क्या करते हो? बुक बंद करके करते हो?
यस मैम.
बिल्कुल नहीं करना है. वैसे जब क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर रहे हो बुक खुला रख के करो. नोट्स खुले होने चाहिए जब तुम क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर रहे हो ऑर्गेनिक के. ऑर्गेनिक मगअप नहीं हो सकता है रिएक्शंस. ओके, you have to leave the book open, keep the book open and then start solving questions. No need to revise. I am telling you no need to revise. Okay, don't revise organic. Just open the book, solve the questions. जितनी बार वो questions आप देखोगे, जब questions आप कर रहे हो तो तुम बुक्स को पेजेस टर्न करते रहोगे तो आपका रिवीजन खुद ही ऑटोमेटिकली होता जाएगा. ओके, एंड रिवीजन कब आएगा तुम्हारा ऑर्गेनिक का? जैसे TWT आ रहा है अभी. TWT किसका आ रहा है? हाइड्रोकार्बन्स का, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
हाइड्रोकार्बन्स का जब TWT आएगा, your questions everything has to be solved and kept before that. Last day before your TWT, just open up the notes, go through the notes, go through the booklet. Only the question, all the questions which you have solved. Just go through those questions and the booklet. That is sufficient. This is how you're going to revise organic. Varna organic की revision throughout the year it is not required. I repeat, organic का कैसे पढ़ोगे? जब क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर रहे हो बुक खोल दो और कीप ऑन सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चंस विद द ओपन बुक. वंस द क्वेश्चंस आर सॉल्व्ड यू कैन कीप इट लाइक जैसे है TWT के पहले ओपन अप द नोट्स, thoroughly revise all the reactions once again and just go through the booklet questions and then go for your test. You'll get almost full marks. I'm telling you, this is, you just try it out. Okay, and फिर रिवीजन, मेजर रिवीजन कब होगा? जब तुम्हारा मेजर टेस्ट आ रहा है. मेजर टेस्ट के पहले सेम चीज करनी है आपको. इनफैक्ट मेजर टेस्ट के पहले अगर आपने वो टेबल बना के रखा है जो मैं आपको कह रही हूँ, इफ यू हैव मेड दैट टेबल एंड इफ यू केप्ट, जस्ट गो थ्रू दैट टेबल. No need to revise through the notes. So major test के पहले वो अगर table आप ready रखते हो, just go through the table and just flip on the pages of the booklet, how you have solved the questions, and then go for the major test. It will be very helpful for you. Okay. This is just a opinion from my side, or just a, it will work differently for different people. So you have to see how it works out for you. Okay. I can just help you in some way, like I just can give you ideas. अब तुम पे कौन सा काम करता है, it depends on that, because every individual is not the same. Okay. This is, you can use potassium salt of malic acid or fumaric acid. Malic acid is a cis form and fumaric acid is the trans form. Prepare its aqueous solution. Aqueous solution मतलब क्या? Dissolve the salt in water and pass electric current. Could you identify क्या मिलेगा? Shivani, your MS Chauhan also has to be done well before your TWT. Yeah? अब TWT आपका कभी आ रहा है हाइड्रोकार्बन्स का?
Next week.
अच्छा, next week में आ रहा है. So I think you will be able to just complete your booklet. तो booklet कर लेना इस बार, but do it before your TWT. At least 4 or 5 days before TWT, you should be done with your booklet. Because at the end, मतलब 1 day prior to your TWT, you just have to go through the booklet, that's all, and the notes. Ayush, for boards, you start preparing chapter wise, like I told you. Halogen derivatives, you have to do it from your 12th standard textbook now. Okay. Shubh, yes, solving the booklet will be sufficient for your mains. Okay, along with the notes.
मैम
हाँ बोलो.
MS चौहान में कौन सा चैप्टर है?
MS चौहान में halogen derivatives का अलग चैप्टर है ना, halogen derivatives, alkyl and aryl halides.
और हाइड्रोकार्बन्स?
हाइड्रोकार्बन्स भी अलग चैप्टर दिया हुआ है उसमें, हाइड्रोकार्बन.
ओके मैम.
ठीक है. और अल्काइल एंड अराइल हैलाइड्स, उसमें आधा से ज्यादा चैप्टर तो SN1, SN2 और E1, E2 पे है. सो आई थिंक रिएक्शन मैकेनिज्म के बाद भी यू कुड हैव सॉल्व्ड दैट. So alkyl halides, MS Chauhan, if you are having time, you start completing MS Chauhan also. That is, if you have completed your booklet first. First booklet has to be done and then you have to go for MS Chauhan. Okay, could you identify the product here in Kolbe's lecture? Yes, you'll get ethyne. Along with that, you'll get carbon dioxide, you'll get KOH and hydrogen. Water नहीं बनता है इसमें. इसमें कैथोड पे कौन सा गैस इवॉल्व होता है?
हाइड्रोजन.
हाइड्रोजन इज एट कैथोड. एंड एनोड पे कौन सा है?
कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड.
कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड अल्काइन दोनों एनोड पे बनते हैं. याद है ये बॉन्ड्स ब्रेक होते हैं, ये फ्री रेडिकल बनते हैं यहाँ पर. एंड दे जॉइन हियर टू फॉर्म अ ट्रिपल बॉन्ड. सो मैकेनिज्म आई एम नॉट डूइंग बिकॉज आई हैव डन इट ट्वाइस. Just refer to the mechanism in alkanes and alkenes. How do I prepare propyne using this method?
मिस एक H हटा के CH3 लगा दो.
Very good. Yes. यहाँ पे ये H या तो ये H, दोनों में से एक H हटा दो और उसके बदले में CH3 ग्रुप डाल दो. You'll get propyne. How do I get 1 butane?
ऊपर इथाइल डालेंगे.
ऊपर इथाइल लगा.
H हटा के you have to add ethyl there. How to get but2ine?
ऊपर और नीचे मिथाइल.
नीचे में इथाइल लगा.
फिर दोनों में से H निकाल के मिथाइल और मिथाइल ऐड करना पड़ेगा. Is it simple?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, miss.
Yes, ma'am.
Done.
Ayush, you have asked me whether to use NCERT or HSC book. You can use HSC book. HSC book is as good as your NCERT. Okay. HSC book is as good as your NCERT for organic. Did you finish writing this?
Done, ma'am.
1 minute.
Okay. Start solving your hydrocarbons booklet. Huh? I'm done with 95% of the portion of hydrocarbons. Just 5% is left, the alkynes. Aromatic hydrocarbons you have completed already?
We are taking back here.
Okay. ये हो गया है? Can I proceed?
Done.
Next is using metal carbides.
CaC2.
What is CaC2?
Calcium carbide.
Calcium carbide. This on hydrolysis gives you acetylene. Acetylene is ethyne, huh? Along with calcium hydroxide. Okay. In calcium carbide, how many carbon atoms are there?
2.
How many valence electrons does carbon have?
4.
1, 2, 3. This is the fourth electron. 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth electron. Are these two carbons stable? Can I say their octets are incomplete?
Yes, ma'am.
So this carbon needs how many electrons to complete its octet?
1.
1. So calcium will come and give 1 electron here. This carbon also needs 1 electron to complete its octet?
Yes.
So calcium will give 1 more electron here. Calcium will change into +2. Give me the formal charge on this carbon.
Negative.
Negative.
यहाँ पर भी -1. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the carbide ion of calcium carbide. Water will break up into what?
H and
H plus OH minus.
H plus will go to carbon and OH will go where?
Calcium.
calcium.
H plus will go to carbon and OH will go to calcium. So this is how you get acetylene and calcium hydroxide.
But water बहुत weak dissociate करता है.
हाँ, but this is a this is not stable, na? Carbide. It will make water dissociate.
Okay, ma'am.
Because formal charge on carbon is not stable.
Okay, ma'am.
So, if they ask you the carbide ion in calcium carbide, what you will report it as? The carbide ion in calcium carbide is C2-2-. This is the carbide in calcium carbide.
हम लोग इसका मैकेनिज्म कैसे लिखें?
जैसे मैंने बताया वैसे ही लिख लो.
Okay, ma'am.
This is also called as the acetylide ion. C2-2- is also called as acetylide ion because it gives you acetylene on hydrolysis. Tomorrow what I'll do is first half an hour I'll be completing alkynes, huh? And then I'll take all your doubts. Hydrocarbons, iska aromatic hydrocarbons, because alkynes needs to be completed. थोड़ा सा ही बाकी है, reactions बहुत कम है इसमें. So tomorrow I'll complete those. Yes, Shubh, you will be writing the mechanism in the chart. Ayush, I'll speak to you. Just let me complete this reaction. Okay. Or did you finish writing this carbide ion?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now next is magnesium carbide. Magnesium carbide on hydrolysis gives you propyne along with magnesium hydroxide. So I'm giving you the structure of the carbide ion of magnesium carbide. How many carbon in magnesium carbide?
3.
3.
Now carbon has how many valence electrons?
4.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. इसके चारों हैं बराबर?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I say the central carbon has a completed octet?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, miss.
But what about the left carbon and the right carbon?
Incomplete.
So left carbon needs how many electrons?
1.
1.
So magnesium will come and give an electron here. इसका octet complete हो गया. Do you agree?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Magnesium will change to +1. Now this carbon needs how many electrons?
3.
3. But this magnesium can give how many? Only one more.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So it has given this electron. But this needs 2 more. So one more magnesium will come and give how many electrons?
2.
So this also has completed its octet. Give me the formal charge on the left carbon.
-1.
-1.
Formal charge on the right carbon.
-3.
Yes. Why -3?
Electrons it has
3 extra carbons.
Yes, 3 extra electrons. Yes.
Electrons.
Okay. So -3 charge here. Water will break into what?
H plus and OH minus.
Okay. Can I say H plus will go to carbon and OH will go to magnesium?
Yes, ma'am.
H plus will go to carbon and OH will go to magnesium.
Yes, ma'am.
H plus will go to carbon and OH will go to
Magnesium.
magnesium. H plus will again go to this carbon and OH will go to magnesium. Samjha?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is how you get propyne. So if they ask you the carbide ion in magnesium carbide, it is C3 minus. So this is the carbide in magnesium carbide. This carbide ion is called as the propynide ion. Why propynide?
3 carbon.
Because it gives
Gives
you propyne.
propyne.
Allyl भी बोलते हैं इसको. Propynide or allyl.
It is called propynide because it has 3 carbons or because it gives propane?
Because it gives propyne. It gives propyne.
Okay, ma'am.
Did you all finish this?
Yes.
Now this I think I have forgotten in alkanes. Aluminium carbide. I should have done it in under alkanes. Aluminium carbide on hydrolysis gives you methane and aluminium hydroxide. This reaction is actually under alkanes. I forgot over there. I want you all to get me the structure of aluminum carbide tomorrow. Okay? Like I did for magnesium carbide and calcium carbide. Accordingly, you get. Sorry.
इसी के अंडर ना यही टॉपिक.
हाँ. Just get me the structure by tomorrow. Aluminum carbide. Okay. So tomorrow I complete alkynes and then I'll take all your aromatic hydrocarbons. And in next week I'll also arrange one class for hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons booklet has to be solved before your TWT. So start solving your hydrocarbons booklet. Fine.
मैम वो ग्रिग्नार्ड का जो डाउट पूछा था ना.
कौन सा?
वो ग्रिग्नार्ड अल्कोहल
मॉलिक्यूल में अगर एसिडिक हाइड्रोजन है तो ग्रिग्नार्ड पहले एसिडिक हाइड्रोजन को ले जाएगा. That was your question ना, I think.
Yes मैम कि फर्स्ट इसमें वो अल्कोहल बना रहा है, सेकंड इसमें एल्केन.
हाँ. I'll do that part in details. ग्रिग्नार्ड का पूरा एक चैप्टर है MS चौहान में, देखा है आप लोगों ने?
नहीं.
Okay. So Grignard has to be done in detail.
Okay, ma'am.
Ayush, you are asking about your MHT CET. For MHT CET, just do your 12th standard HSC book. That is sufficient. 12th standard HSC book is sufficient for your MHT CET. And you buy Target publications का Target या Himalaya दोनों अच्छे हैं. कोई भी एक ले लो and start practicing questions from that. Ayush, are you there? Okay. So Target या Himalaya, just take one book, कोई भी एक ले लो, and you have to practice lots of questions from that. If you want, I can share with you MHT CET के पास मेरे पास बहुत सारे हैं question bank, so I can share it with you. Okay. For that, I think I'll need your email ID. Just remind me tomorrow. I'll do it on Sunday. आज तो मुझे टाइम नहीं आया है 5 lectures today. Okay. Yes, Nikhil, that will be enough. And regular जो तुम्हारा इधर पेस में टेस्ट सीरीज चालू होगा तब MHT CET will be taken care of. Ayush, I can't tell you just leave the JEE preparation. Why do you want to leave the JEE preparation? करते रहो ना साथ में, जितना हो रहा है ठीक है, but don't expect कि हाँ चलो मुझे इतने. Don't get demotivated if you're not able to solve and all that. It's okay. Just simultaneously देते रहो test. Okay. Nikhil, JEE mains is not, मतलब questions का level थोड़ा ज़्यादा होता है CET से, but CET is a speed test. Speed test है because you have to solve so many questions in just 2 hours time. Okay. CET का paper pattern, you know that, no? It is 200 marks का, with 100 marks of maths and 50 marks physics and 50 marks chemistry. And that needs to be solved in 2 hours, 2 hours time. So it's going to be a speed test basically. Okay. Yes, Shivani, you can solve the last year paper. In fact, what you can do is last year papers, before your TWT, you start solving. जैसे last year का TWT paper निकाल के you solve that, you'll get, it will be helpful for you a lot. Okay. CET, I think 1 mark for each question in physics and chemistry, and maths it will be 2 marks per question. That's very good, Shivani. If you're solving the TWT papers, it's very good. Yes. Sai, negative is not there in CET. No negative marking in CET. Yes, I can share it with all of you. What I'll do is I'll try putting the papers one by one on the group. Okay? So physical chemistry also I have, and organic also I have. In fact, I have the entire 12th standard. So I'll share it on the group. 2, 2, 3, 3 papers, I'll share it. Okay? Okay. Fine. Pace ka hi hai wo, I'll share it. Okay. Chalo, bye all of you. See you all tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, bye. Sakshi, CET के लिए I'll send you all. I'll send you all. Physical also, inorganic also, and organic also. Okay. HSC का textbook you have to use for all the 3 parts. Organic, inorganic, and physical. Okay. Chalo. Bye.